fit more into your tweets, the success of Chewbacca Mom, and what's up with Blab. That and much more in this episode of This Week in Blogging. Hey, this is Leslie Samuel here from BecomeAblogger.com, where we're changing the world one blog at a time. And this is the show where I bring you the latest news that's happening in the blogosphere and beyond, as well as break down how it affects you and I as bloggers. And this first bit of news comes from the Twitter. Have you ever felt the constraints of having to share what's happening with you in 140 characters or less? Well, I've got some great news for you. Todd Sherman, the senior product manager at Twitter, just announced in a blog post that you're soon going to be able to express more in those 140 characters. Now, what in the world does this mean? I'm glad you asked. Replies and media attachments won't count towards that 140 character limit. That's right, if you're replying to someone whose name is Watermelon Drea or anything else that's pretty long, you're not gonna have to worry about those long names taking up valuable tweet real estate. And if you're attaching pictures or GIFs or GIFs or whatever you want to call it, videos, polls, and even when you quote a tweet, it won't matter. It still won't restrict your 140 clicks of awesomeness. Now, this is rolling out over the next few months or so don't go out tweet crazy expecting the world quite as yet. So what does that mean for you as a blogger? Well, it's simple. If you're using Twitter in a way to drive traffic to your blog or to bring exposure for your brand, you're going to be able to pack more of a punch into the process of your tweeting. That didn't work out as well as I thought. I wanted to keep the whole P thing going and never mind. He also announced that you're going to be soon able to retweet and quote yourself. Now, who doesn't love to quote themselves? And again, who doesn't love to quote themselves, as said by Leslie Samuel? But seriously though, this is a pretty cool feature because it gives you the ability to reshare something that you shared earlier or even share a new thought about that tweet that was so awesome. And lastly, Twitter announced that when you reply to someone's tweet with their username at the front of your tweet, it's gonna reach all of your followers. No more having to put that annoying dot at the beginning of your username so that your followers can see it. All right, that's enough about Twitter. Let's move on to Facebook Live. Now, you've seen the Chewbacca Mom live video, right? You know the one I'm talking about, this one.
That's not me making that noise, it's the mask. Here, listen.
Oh man, I love it. Man, in about 4 days, that video had over 130 million video views and has broken the record for the most watched Facebook Live video ever, with over 150 million views now. Now, I don't know if you realize it, but live video is a force to be reckoned with, and Facebook is definitely going all in. This week on TechCrunch, it was revealed that Facebook is working on what's essentially an engagement graph for live video. So this is going to show you when viewers were most engaged during a live broadcast. As you go to scroll through a video, you can essentially skip to the good part quickly and easily. You know, like this part. Or that part.
Oh, I'm such a happy Chewbacca.
Oh man, it's so great. And since we're talking about live video, Periscope finally came out with a feature that I believe has been lacking from the beginning. In their most recent app update, it now allows you to permanently save all of your live broadcasts by default. This is going to make it way easier for you to repurpose your videos and use them on different platforms to get even more exposure. You can upload it to YouTube or Facebook or MySpace. Just kidding about MySpace. You should probably go with High Five first. Listen, if you're a blogger and you haven't even considered this live video stuff as a way to engage with and even grow your audience, I think it's time to start paying attention. Seriously though, going live is and engaging directly with your audience and your potential audience is such a great way to connect with them and deliver value. So get on that. Now let's talk about Blab. You know, the platform that allows you and 3 other people to get on video and have a fascinating video chat, engage with a live audience in the comments and record it all live. Back in January, I actually went on record saying that this was my favorite live streaming platform. But over the last few weeks and even months, there's been a lot of talk about, among all the blabbers, if that's even a word, about whether Blab is dying, especially since their launch of the new Bebo Swipe to Chill app. Well, Sean Puri, the founder and CEO of Blab, hosted a live Q&A on Blab where he addressed those concerns in a way that, quite frankly, raised even more concerns for some people. The take-home message of what he said was this: they are not focused on Blab as a broadcaster platform. Instead, they want it to be a place for you to come, hang out with your friends, and have conversations, chillax with the homies. I can't believe I just said that. Anyways, in my mind, it is clear that if you're using or even thinking about using Blab to host your podcast episodes or any other show with the hopes of building an audience and growing your blog, you probably want to have a backup plan, and a really good one. So there you have it. That's what's happening in the industry and how it affects us as bloggers. I hope you got tons of value from this video. If you did, feel free to like and share it. And if you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and like the Become a Blogger Facebook page. But not just that, if you want to make sure to see whenever I post new content to keep you up to date with what's happening in the blogosphere and beyond, make sure to add the page to your See First list. So this is Leslie Samuel here from becomeablogger.com, where we're changing the world one blog at a time. This was the first episode of this week in blogging. And until next time, take care and God bless.